Hey guys, so my name is Evan Kaler, and this is my very first drum video um, ever. So I'm excited. So I figured we'd kind of do an easier concept, and that is just generally how to play the drums. And you don't even need a drum set for this lesson. Um, Although if you have one, great. So this lesson is kind of designed for very beginners and people. Maybe you're just interested in playing the drums, and so that's awesome. Want to encourage that definitely. So let's jump right into it. This is how to play the drums. So if you have sticks, you can kind of hold them however you want. But we're going to cross over. This is a typical right-handed position. I learned open-handed, which is kind of because I'm a lefty, so that was kind of left-handed position. But we're going to cross our hands, and you'll see this pretty much every drummer you look at will typically be in this position. Although it may kind of feel uncomfortable right away. But so these are called the hi-hats, right off typically to your left. These are called the hi-hats. Typically have a pedal, and so our right hand is going to be on the hi-hats. This is the snare here, the drum with the metal wires on the bottom, or the snares. That's the snare. And we're going to use the kick drum, the hi-hat, snare, and kick drum played with our right foot. We're not going to worry about cymbals. If you have cymbals, toms, we're not going to even worry about that one or those. So what we do is we're going to count eighth notes. So if you know what eighth notes are, we count those as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. What comes after that is it loops around, and that is one measure of eighth notes in 4/4 time, which we'll just stick in 4/4 time right now. That'll loop back around, and that will come back to 1, okay? So a measure of eighth notes is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then it comes back around to 1 and 2 and then goes on. So what we're going to do is we're going to play eighth notes on the hi-hat, which means every 1 and 2 and we're going to be hitting that with our right hand. So that will sound like this. And I guess counting over the top of that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you can think of it as we're hitting this 8 times. So on the 1, we're going to hit the kick drum or the bass drum along with our right hand. So our right foot and our right hand are going to play together on beat 1. So here's number 1. Okay, cool. Then we're going to move on to the and of 1. So after 1, it's and is only the hi-hat. Then for 2, we're going to play both of our hands. Okay? So that will sound like. Now, don't hit your kick drum along with both of your hands. Sometimes that's kind of easy to do. Our brains get all mixed up and want to hit the bass drum when our hands are supposed to be playing alone and stuff like that. But so altogether, 1, and then the and of 1, just hi-hats, and then on 2, both of our hands. And then on the and of 2, just the hi-hat again. And then this whole section repeats again, okay? So then on the kick drum is on 3 then, because we've used up 1 and 2 and, so now we're on beat 3. That will be hi-hat and kick drum again. And then, like I said, it repeats. So again, it's going to be hi-hat after that. And then we're on beat 4 now, which is hi-hat and snare. again, just a hi-hat. And then that will complete our full measure. So if we put those all together, this sounds like this. So that is how to play the drums. That's just one beat, one beginner beat, or rhythm or groove. All kind of means the same thing. So that will get you on your way to kickstarting your drum career. And you can even do this. You don't even need a kit, like I said. You can do this hands and knees. Slap your knees. You could be sitting on a rock in the middle of the Kalahari Desert, and you wouldn't even have to be sitting on a rock. You could be sitting in a sand dune, and just be slapping your knees. And you could do the same thing. You could even cross over if you wanted to. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you could do anything. But so yeah, make sure you take it slow. Rewind the video. Do whatever you have to do to get this beat down. The 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and have fun with it. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.